He's supposed to do it, it's dirty. The spread theory. He's supposed to do it, it's dirty. Fred theory. Fred theory. Fred theory show. What time is it? It's that third time. What time is it? It's that show time. What time is it? That third time. What time is it? That show time.
Well. The time has come for the king of coughs to meet the queen of coughs. This is the 420 710 show.
Up first, triple shot of Michael Fenton and Sheephead. First, Sun and Moon.
Wow. Looks like another nice day out there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like doing something today?
Yeah, let's do something fun.
Okay, let's do it.
Up first, triple shot of Michael.
We had time to breathe. Let's break on out of living, spinning out at breakneck speed. I don't care about what the time is or where this road will lead. I'm grateful cause when I'm with you, you know I got all I need. Right here, all my troubles disappear like when I'm looking in your eyes and I can see things crystal clear, my dear. And you know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon come round. And you know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon come back around, come back around. You know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon. I'm not worried about yesterday, today, or about tomorrow. When I hold you in my arms, I feel the healing of my sorrows. Just fall away like dry leaves turn to petals in the spring. The magic that you bring unlocks that thing inside of me, my baby. Right here, all my troubles disappear like when I'm looking in your eyes and I can see things crystal clear, my dear. And you know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon come round. And you know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon come back around, come back around. You know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon come back around, come back around. You know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon. I believe we can find love in this life, that we can ignite. I believe we can be stars in the night, that's brighter than bright. I believe there is a love in this life, that we can ignite, and that's why I'll be by your side through this life. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. You know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon come round. And oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. You know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. You know I love you every day and night, just like the sun and moon come back around.
Up next, Good Day for
Thank you, babe.
Good Day.
Thanks, Dad.
Why does everybody in the world seem so divided? Why does everybody gotta hate each other? Who decided? If I took all the world's pride and all the world's money and wrapped it in a blanket and put it in a buggy, could you see that maybe that baby was just the same as you are? You know it's never been easy. Every day for everybody ain't breezy. And I hope you realize when you look
4-minute warning before 7:10 on the East Coast. Repeat. 4-minute warning before 7:10 on the East Coast.
Just to have a good day. With a little more love and a little more laughter, a little more good vibes, less disaster. You know today would be a very good day just to have a good day. All day long. All day long. Good days, please come more often. Everybody's in the streets out coughing. Smog in the air, gonna send you to your coffin. Plastic everywhere down there with the dolphins. Everybody was born to a mama, so everybody is connected like karma. So disconnect yourself from the drama. Everybody's trying to heal like trauma. You know it's never been easy. Every day for everybody ain't breezy. And I hope you realize when you look into another person's eyes, you know today would be a very good day just to have a good day. You know today would be a very good day just to have a good day. With a little more love and a little more laughter, a little
Thank
more
you,
good vibes,
Tosh.
disaster.
Thank
know
you very
today
much.
would be a very good
There's
day
more
just
to come.
have a
An
good
hour's
day.
worth.
And I say, put all my troubles to the side and I say,
And 2 story times.
thank God that we're alive. And I say, put all of my troubles to the side and I say, thank God that we're alive. You know today will be a very good day just to have a good day. You know today would be a very good day just to have a good day. With a little more love and a little more laughter, a little more good vibes, less disaster. You know today would be a very good day just to have a good day. All day, all day long. All day long. All day long. Today would be a very good day. For a good day. For a good day. You know that. For a good day. Yeah, we need one. For a good day. We got this. For a good day.
Michael Franti and Spearhead, sorry. You will always hear my echo. Ending off the triple shot. Already getting the pasties and I haven't even had my dab yet. Shapers. Dab Vision. Casey Jones. Breaking Dab.
Put your hand in my hand, 'cause I want you to understand. They say that you need somebody to help you through this world, but I don't need somebody. I just need you in my life, in my life. Whoa, whoa, in my life, in my life. Whoa, whoa. Put your hand in my hand.
Happy 710 East Coast.
To understand.
I repeat, happy 710 East Coast. Be with you in a second. Here we go.
They say that you need somebody to help you through this world. But I don't need somebody.
So am I. So am I.
Oh, I just need you. Will you stay with me on the phone now? Will you stay with me all alone now? Don't tell me that you got to go now. Stay with me, build a home now. In my life, in my life. Whoa.
So 11 and 6 your time is my regular Monday to Saturday showtime.
Even when I'm gone away, you will always hear my echo. Even when I'm gone away, you will always hear my echo. Even when I'm gone away, you will always hear my echo. Even when I'm gone away, you will always hear my echo. Even when I'm gone away, you will always hear my echo. Even when I'm gone away, you will always hear my echo. Even when I'm gone away, you will always hear my echo. Even when I'm gone away, you will always hear my echo. In my life, in my life. Whoa.
I will find out tomorrow. We did not do a mail run today, and the truck is going to be dropped off to me shortly. Story time, folks. This one is good enough to play twice this afternoon and tomorrow morning.
Is the archetypal character
Human
who can be
trickster.
dark or light, but they will always attempt to get what they want. Often they are the Joker, using wit rather than strength or authority to manipulate a situation in their favour. The trickster finds loopholes in the law so they can pull the veil over your eyes. They make you sign any contract to give your life away, as they are masters of creating the illusion. Using the power of creating spells, they manipulate and overthrow programs, changing the status quo of the world, and they can even rearrange collectives. One of the biggest illusions in our world is time. We are all aware of this construct that governs our lives every day. We are conditioned to worry about our age.
Except for
our
Dab
life
30 and
progresses.
Dab o'clock.
But the hands on the clock only represent a cycle. The cycle exists like the movement of our sun, but the time does not. Time is a great organizer with our lives on Earth, but is still part of someone else's illusion under their rule. The magician stands on stage and hypnotizes the audience into believing what they present is real. The magician is a well-practiced trickster, leading the audience in any way they
If you're
wish.
intrigued to watch this in the video
The
form,
stage
it's
becomes
Human
their world,
Trickster,
and the magician holds the
Dystopia,
power of
or
March.
Utopia short film.
Another way the trickster presents itself is through the media and advertising. They brainwash the public with fear as we are enticed and excited by the thrill of life's fairground ride. Our subconscious mind finds those fearful stories exciting. It's the danger of the unknown in the horror story or the deep sea or even the murder mystery story. Although humans don't like fear, we feed from it, and it can be our greatest teacher. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It is a thought often derived from trauma, only manifesting from our mind and into our bodies. Once we identify the fear, we can overcome it or challenge ourselves to break through it. We must
100%
do this
fact.
before the fear becomes irrational, which will lead to dis-ease within our body. Fear, when confronted, can give us an enriched journey to understanding the self. We can see the power of the trickster archetype activated when we laugh. Humor can help us to change our depressed or anxious state immediately, and we break down thought patterns. By
4-minute
reforming
warning
the structure
before
of reality,
4:20 on
good
the
or
West
bad,
Coast.
a new order is formed. This is the power of the trickster. The trickster is within the shadow part of our psyche and crucial for us to understand in human development. It has the ability to turn our whole world upside down through its actions, but only when we are not aware of the spell and of it within ourselves. By understanding this archetype, we will recognize and integrate the learning from it. We can teach our minds on how this world is truly constructed. Being aware of the trickster helps us towards a healthier mindset where we will make the correct decisions. Ultimately, once aware, it will guide us in our ascension process from the physical world. You can see the trickster through the vast symbolism that hangs over our planet. It is one of the most powerful archetypes and is one of the more challenging parts we undertake. Tricksters all have the same purpose and ultimately serve the destroyer. The destroyer is part of yourself that will create chaos and instability. But when you are aware of that enemy, it will teach you a pattern of growth and you will be able to reveal the truth within yourself. A trickster can be applied to a person, animal, or a situation. So if a trickster casts a spell on the world, they will continue to manipulate us until they have what they want. Unless we become aware of that trickster in our own subconscious. Otherwise, we are unconsciously contributing to the trickster's reality. When we look at the truth of any situation, it is only our reaction that creates the motion and emotional upheaval. It is only our participation that
Space cake in
creates
my
the
top,
chaos.
folks, if you're wondering that are watching the video.
You cannot go against the force of creation. You can play with it and let your trickster tell you that they are the winner, but the self will always persevere and eventually overcome any obstacle that the trickster opposes. This is the law of the universe and cannot be interfered with. In our present day reality, we are living in a world of tricksters. We are allowing the lies because our psyches have been tricked. This has made us emotionally vulnerable. Fear has driven society into a deep trance, and we have fallen hypnotized by the magician's spell.
Well, some of us
By
have.
not thinking for ourselves, we are allowing leaders to manipulate us in any
Thinking
which
for
way
myself,
they
speaking out loud
wish.
for myself,
By
saying
giving
things that I
our
ought not
power
to say.
away and being driven by fear,
All my life,
we
folks.
are projecting the trickster archetype outwardly, allowing people we distrust
I'm a great bad
to
example,
control
folks.
the collective. In human history, dictatorships have only happened due to a collective following a lie and being tricked into a false sense of reality. These breakdowns have been vital for our human development over history, but now we have reached a point of completion where these old patterns do not serve us anymore. They hold no purpose because humans are ready for the next stage of development and evolution. But first, the old must break down to create the new. There is no way the old can survive in the new energy on Earth, but for them to maintain power, they would have to trick the public. Though the future can be a utopia or dystopia, it's up to us. It's always our choice. But our lack of awareness to our own inner systems allows an outside system of manipulation and control. We are in the age of tricksters, where so many are power hungry and eager for their egos to be
Happy
promoted.
420 on
But
the
what
West
they don't
Coast.
realize is they have been tricked themselves. That world has died and is now reforming to a new one. Those empty minds will only be left grasping to the banks and eventually torn apart as the rivers keep flowing. The world is shifting, and it's down to us to reclaim our human sovereignty. We have to question everything, but the biggest question is in yourself. Where in your life do you trick yourself, or do you deny truthful situations to protect your own limited gains?
Today's story time. Human trickster. Dystopia or utopia? Well, this afternoon's weather window forecast. Still have clouds, but it cleared up nicely. We've had scattered clouds, the haze went away, and we did make it to 26 degrees. Like I said, we could if the clouds or the haze moved away. It was a very comfortable day with the breeze. Tune in tomorrow morning, see what these clouds bring.
It's an 18-wheeler, so you're fucked. I got 40 tons behind me and a grill guard in the front. I just want to hit you with my truck.
Up next, Battlefield 2042 Love. No emotions in the gods.
Lord rated the gods. Yeah, take off my mask and you'll just find another one. A lot of children born on a hot girl summer. Don't blow in the wind, you should find a destination. Get rid of hesitation if you really want to win. Life's like a box of chocolate, I hope you're not allergic. After my broken heart, I had to hire a surgeon. I'm done with mental slavery, I have a free mind. Love is a battlefield and your heart is a soldier. It seems you get high every time you say I told you. Sometimes it's impossible to pick up where you left off. Let's have sex, how quick can you take your dress off? Have you read the new God's guidelines? I love seeing pretty girls take selfies in dirty mirrors. I'm ready to break it down like a flash dancer. This beat makes me want to boat ride with Miami fishing. I could summon spirit animals with pure magic. I wish I could help my friends break their bad habits. I'm formulating a system of confusion. The rain has destroyed my b-boy cardboard. I'm so bored I was playing a digital board game. Loyalty is the best way to represent your friends. I got 3 strikes, but for some reason I'm not out. The Coast Guard don't fuck with me because of my submarine. We fused and still got beat up by brawling. My Trojan horse cannot fit in the I don't have any money, I can't bond you out. I'm way too blessed to carry any hate in my heart. I'm afraid to escape down a fire escape. RuneScape destroyed my dating life. I went to my honeymoon with my PS5 and my wife. Never dated any women that still use Snapchat. We had some cold mangoes after we learned how to do the tango. I'm the guy that always goes all out. I never yell at people, but I always shout. You took a break from social media and came back the same night. You don't need any money to give birth to a human. Look at my mask, it's golden. Don't ask. Who am I? No emotion. The gods. Lord Raiden. The gods. Yeah.
Battlefield 2042 Love. Up next, a 4-shot of Outlaw. Fishing EP. First up, Catfish Fever.
Fuller_Pendleton_art on Instagram.
Grab a rod, grab my net, hit the creek, make a set. It's been a hard, long winter of feeling sick. I got catfish fever and I like 'em thick. And I fill up the boat, grab a beer, bait the hooks, feels good right here. It's been too damn long and I'm feeling fine. I got catfish fever, so I wet my line. I am feeling divine. I'm out here on the water, no reason to whine. I got my dog in the back and we're watching the jugs. He's got his bud up, watching the ducks. Throw my jugs in the water, I'm watching them float. I got Hanna-Barbera noodle in the back of the boat. I put my hands in the hole, take a picture, need that cloud, it made me bleed and I screamed. Had to knock his bitches out. Got the catfish fever. Come on. I got that catfish fever. Yellow. Got that catfish fever now. Wanna catch one now as big as a cow. Got that catfish fever. Ow. Need to catch one that makes me say wow. Feeling sick. Blues, channels, whites, flatheads, white flaky meat, let's eat, but don't eat the red. Dip bait, little liver with some chicken blood, put it in some pantyhose. Got that catfish fever now. Oh, you don't like that? Got that catfish fever now. Got that catfish fever.
2-minute warning before dab 30.
I got that catfish fever. Yellow. First fish I ever caught was a
Dad's
trout.
old tackle box.
Como Lake down in the south. Daddy taught me how to dream real big. Mama taught me how to smoke damn cigs. Daddy also beat my ass with a belt. Mama cried and put cream on the well. My daddy said he had to go to the store. My mommy said he's probably sleeping with a whore. Turns out he really went to the store. Got hit by a truck and then he went to see the Lord. Now I'm all down and I think I need a Prozac. Found his tackle box in hopes it brings him back. Dad's old tackle box going down his memory lane and it feels great. Bunch of whole baits that remind me of when he used to say that he don't care if I'm catching, cause he's still so proud. Hooks are rusted, but I don't care now. His old tackle box. Dad, I love ya. Dad, I miss ya. Dad, I want you here. Daddy was the best fisherman I know. Bait shop legend, always knew what to throw. His favorite was a Texas rig, purple Sanko. Said he found it in a hooker's Winnebago. We always hit the bank down by the park, throwing spinner baits and letting out farts. Man, I miss the smell of farts from my dad. singing this song, making me real sad. Plugs, jigs, spoons, and frogs, catching them fish underneath the logs. Cranks, worms, spinners, and flies. All these little baits remind me of a time. Dad's old tackle box going down his memory lane, and it feels great. Bunch of whole baits that remind me of when he used to say that he don't care if I'm catching, cause he's still so proud. Hooks are rusted, but I don't care now. His old tackle box. Dad, I love ya. Dad, I miss ya. Dad, I want you here. Dad, I love ya. Dad, I miss ya. Dad, I want you here.
Outlaw, kiss my bass.
Burn County. Yeah.
What time is it? Tab 30. I repeat, it is tab 30, folks.
Catch a break. Go on out in the water. Get a tan. It's getting hotter. Walk on down to the pond. And this old ass lady with 16 cats starts screaming at me. Call security. I looked her in her wrinkly face and said, kiss my back. Excuse me, Grandma. Kiss my back. Kiss my Hey, I don't wanna go to work now. I don't wanna go to class. Don't you know we're all human? Fiction's in our blood. Don't give me that sass. My boss is a jerk, so I throw a jerk babe. My teacher is a hooker and I like to rip lips, so we relay. Why I go to work? Got a 90-horse Merc. Head out on the lake, give the bait a little twerk. Why I go to class when this water's looking glass? My teacher's fishing with me and I'm staring at her ass. I'm learning every day, I don't care what they all say. College is for pussies and fishing is for me. My mom fucking hates me and I always make her cry. But I only fish on days that end with the letter Y. Kiss my back. Kiss my back. Kiss my Y'all can go to hell, I don't wanna be a suit and tie kind of guy, no, not today. Rib lips, take dibs, that's my kind of day. Mama, love you, but all you gotta do is pray. Pray, I'll tell you. Kiss my back. Just love me for who I am, Mom. Kiss my back. I'm following my dreams. Kiss my back. All I do is kiss your back.
Up next, Tree Pounder. Anyone that's fished the Red River knows this all too well.
Call my buddies and tell them to meet at first light. We're going fishing in the morning, it just feels right. Man, that boat looking real nice. Can't wait to have a fight on the deck where I'm keeping that line tight. All my buddies know I wanna go pro. They always laugh and say, yeah, good luck, bro. It's kicking me off, and I'm so sick of their scoffs. I'm catching fat girls daily, but they keep breaking off. Once I caught a fish, it was the size of a stump. Had a brown color like an old rusty truck. No one believes me, looks are deceiving. You probably caught a tree, why aren't you perceiving? Tree pounder. Fell like a bass, fell like a cat, I don't like that. No, tree pounder. I lost my babe for goodness sakes. Hey, it's still a great day. Lady on the bank screaming, you look stuck. I say, now, lady, it's the size of a truck. She waved her hands at me and said good luck. Hey, thanks lady, it's about to come up. Bubbles at the surface saying what do I see? A big fucking tree, so I dropped to my knees. I screamed why God made a fool out of me. I'm never gonna make it as the next KVD. Tree powder. Feel like a bass, feel like a cat. I don't like that. No. Tree powder. I lost my bag for goodness sakes. Hey, it's still a great day. Logs, stumps, branches, trees. Can't catch a fish, but I'm feeling free. Wood, bark, timber, and tears. Can't catch a fish, but I sure can drink a beer. I can't catch a fish, but I sure can catch a buzz. Tree powder. Feel like a bass, feel like a cat. I don't like that. No. Tree powder. I lost my bag for goodness sakes. Hey, it's still a great day.
Up next, Trent Shelton. Run your own race.
If you choose to walk the path that's been ordered for your life, if you choose to follow those ordered steps, that ordered path that God has set for your life, you know what? That path, Trent, this is my mama told me, that path don't look like perfection. That path don't look like what the world promised you it would look like. That path can look like hard times. That path can look like stress. That path can look like confusion. That path can look like anger. But if you choose to continue to trust God with your life and not lean upon your own understanding, healing will happen. Power will happen. Perspective will happen. Greatness will happen. But you can't expect to get to the mountaintop, Trent, without willing to climb. And some of us right now, we're expecting to get to this beautiful view without actually doing the work that it takes to climb there. Stop living like you powerless. Stop living like you powerless. And I want y'all to share this with somebody right now, because you know I'm going in, press share right now, and tag somebody to this message. If this is touching your heart, like the message. This is a message I want you to come back to when you're feeling like you ain't enough, when you feel like you ain't got no more in the tank, when you're feeling inadequate, when you sit here and disqualified yourself over and over and over again because you're looking at other people's life, because you're trying to run a race that ain't meant for you to run. Some of us, we're so great at qualifying ourselves in other people's lives. Hello. Hello. Some of us, we're so great at qualifying ourselves in other people's dreams. However, sometimes we're so great at qualifying ourselves what everybody else is doing. We so into what they doing. We comparing our life. We telling ourselves that we not enough because we ain't doing what they doing, or we ain't keeping up with them, or we ain't doing it like that, or my relationship don't look like that, my social media don't look like that, my business don't look like that. And you disqualified yourself in somebody else's race of life that ain't meant for you to run. So if you're going to disqualify yourself from anything, disqualify yourself in a race that ain't meant for your life. Disqualify yourself from minding other people's business. Disqualify yourself from comparing your life. Disqualify yourself from those things and qualify yourself to run your own damn race. Today is the day that you get to the start line, you get in the blocks and you take a step. I don't care if you got to crawl. I don't care if you got to pitter patter. I don't care if you got to sprint. I don't know where you're at. I don't care if you got to jog. I don't care if you got to backpedal. I don't care if you got to duck walk. I don't care what you got to do. But I just know that there's a race that is meant for your life, and some of us, we're not choosing to run it, and that's why we live in heartbrokenness. That's why we feel that there's something more inside of us and we feel disconnected. Because I'm going to tell you, when you know that there's something more for your life and you're not doing that and you're selling for less, there will always be a disconnect in your soul. You will always feel unease in your soul because you're not doing the things that you know you need to do. And I know it's not easy. I know some of y'all right now, Trent, but it's hard. But you know what's harder? It's living your whole entire life in lack. You know what's harder? Living your whole entire life selling for less. You know what's harder? Living your whole entire life in pain. You know what's harder? Living your whole entire life heartbroken. You know what's harder? Living your whole entire life in depression. You know what's harder? Living your whole entire life in suicidal thoughts. That's what's harder. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't do the work to dig yourself out of that ditch, to dig yourself out of depression quicksand, to dig yourself out of sorry-ass environment, excuse my French, to dig yourself out of everything that's not meant for your life, you know what's going to happen? You're going to continue to live in this brokenness that is not meant for you to live in. You need to start your race today. All 4,500 of you, start your race right now today.
Whatever that is, if it's a race of healing, start your race of healing. And understand this, you cannot heal by keeping your life in the pain that's destroying your life. So the first thing you need to do is remove yourself from the situations that are breaking your heart. If you're a person on here that has a dream, that has a purpose, and you're like, man, I know it's something I want to do in my life, and I know I'm talking it fast, but y'all got to listen faster. If it's something that you want to do for your life, if it's something that you want to do for your life, if it's a purpose that you have in your life, a calling that's been calling you, and you've been sending it to the voicemail because you've been disqualifying yourself. God has called you so many times, but you've been disqualifying yourself because you like, I ain't like her. I ain't like him. I don't talk like this. I ain't got like this. I don't, and you've been disqualifying yourself, right? And you've been pressing, ignoring that call. I just asked you the first step. The first step is to remove the doubt from your life. Your starting line today is to focus on the reason why you have to do it. That's your starting line today. Focus on the reason why you have to do it. Who's dependent on you? Who's dependent on you to stop settling for less? Some of us got kids in our life, and you know what? We continue the same old sad generational curse, this sad old generational pain, this sad old generational cycle, because your kids are watching you. Your kids are watching how you respond. Your kids are watching how you live life. You know, my daughter, Maya, she comes to work out with me every morning because she knows daddy's out there, and I'm planting seeds in her and say, take care of your health. My son is the same thing. My family is the same thing. It starts with me. It starts with you. And some of us, we have the power, man. God has called us to create generational growth, generational progression, and it starts with you. It starts with you. So I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care what happened last month. I don't care what happened last year. This month is a new month. Today's a new damn beginning. Yeah, today's a new beginning, and we ain't settling for less no more. We ain't choosing to live in heartbrokenness no more and walk around sad and our head down. Nah, we might go through it, but we gonna grow through it. We might go through it, but we gonna push through it. We might go through it, but we gonna get stronger because of it. And that's how we gonna live life, because that's the only option. Because life ain't slowing down for you. People ain't slowing down for you. This sun is gonna keep rising every single day. The sun ain't stopping for you. Time ain't slowing down for you. And it's going to be a sad day when you lived your life with your head down, and missing the beauty of life. With your head down on social media, comparing your life all the time, and being blind to all the beauty that's around you. It's going to be a sad day when you finally look up and you realize that years have been wasted in your life. That years have been wasted in your life. So I need you to be more disciplined. I need you to be more mentally tough. Some of us, we live very weak. And we're going to have our weak moments. So I'm not saying that sometimes we're not going to go through certain things, right? We're not going to have our off days. This isn't a message of perfection, but this is a message that we're going to rise up. If we get knocked down by life, we're going to stand back up. We're not going to allow any situation to dictate our future that has hurt us in our past. So I hope this message pierced your heart. And if it did, send some stars, man. Send some love. I see you, Roro. Thanks for the stars. Thank you for all of that. I appreciate it. But even more important than stars and sharing this message, please, man, don't let my message fall on deaf ears. Please. Please just go explore your starting line. Please go enroll yourself in your race of life. Please. And I'm begging you, not because it's just for you, but once you realize that the purpose of your life involves more than just you, you will take a greater responsibility. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Jennifer, for the stars. Thank you. Thank you. I want to say I'm proud of you. I want to say I love you. And I want to say thank you. Listen, I'm in the middle of a challenge right now with my own life. I'm challenging myself to do something that I've never done before. And I'm not going to sit here and announce it because too many times we announce things for other people. This is for myself. I'll let y'all know when I finish it or when I'm in the middle of it. But I'm doing something for my life that's pushing myself beyond any comfort zone because I want to grow. I don't want to be stagnant because stagnation leads to death. If it's not growing, it means it's dying. If it's not growing, that means it's dying. And some of us, we stop watering the things in our life and we're wondering why those things aren't growing. So what I got to tell you right now, man, some simple thing that you can do every single day is to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm proud of you. I love you. Thank you. We're so good at telling everybody else that. But when's the last time you looked in the mirror and you told yourself you love yourself? And maybe it's hard to, because when you look in the mirror, you don't see the person that you really recognize. But if you're with me today, today is the beginning of a journey where we get back to recognizing that image in the mirror. We get back to loving that person in the mirror.
Up next, Uplifting, featuring Lazy Bone.
It's your boy Lil Lazy Bone, L Burner, baby. You know I come from the dark side, and I'm living proof that all things done in the dark shall come to the light. That's right. Don't give up on your dreams. Keep pushing. You dig?
They said I never do it, I said screw it. I guess I had to prove it. Back up in the booth, now I got them sounding stupid. Cause I'm up here with some new shit, I'm not easily influenced. Can't just walking through some bullshit. Got me reaching in the toolkit and I'm pulling out the blueprints. Keep it fresh like new kicks, I'm not the one to fool with. I can teach you like some school kids. Now listen up and you sit, appreciate the music. Don't ever let them tell you that your dreams seem foolish. See, I had a top 10 and decided to stop because I couldn't understand how I didn't come out on top. Thought my career had just flopped, I was basically robbed. Producers took the cash and left me out of a job, wondering if I'm gonna starve. I had to sleep in my car, but I had to bounce back, grab the reins and take charge. Full steam ahead, the rapaholic at large. This is the rhythm of the night, so you can call me charge. Don't throw your dreams away. Things are gonna get better. I know you will find a way. You gotta lift your head up. Don't throw your dreams away. Things are gonna get better. I know you will find a way.
Life is a test, yes it's a test. I play the best with flying color. You got to press to be your best. Be good to you, be good to others. You know what else? And respect for your sisters and your brother. No neglect, no disrespect for our fathers or our mothers. My Uncle Sonny told me don't act funny with the money. He say what the Lord can give me, he can damn sure take it from me. Tomorrow just ain't promised. Handle my business and be honest. If I aim and hit the target, I can lead a world astonished. I must admit that I was down and out. I felt the world was trying to count me out. I had to stop and do a roundabout. I had to listen to my elders, learn to shut my mouth. Today is a wonderful day. God want us to get out and get it. Our dues are meant to be paid. It's only one life, just live it. Get moving and do it your way. The haters gon' talk till they blue in the face. Ignoring I'm blocking my fuck, they talking about head in the game like you in the race.
Your head up. Don't throw your dreams away. Things are gonna get better. I know you will find a way. You gotta lift your head up. Don't throw your dreams away. Things are gonna get better. I know you will find a way. Follow your dreams and you can be anything you believe in. Don't keep it a secret, that's how your spirit weakens. You just have to dig deep in so you can live with reason. Enjoy yourself on weekends, that keeps you at the deep end. Watch them haters creeping, people that be leeching. They'll try to catch you sleeping. Remember when I'm teaching, I practice when I'm speaking. I'm just out here feeding advice to the people. Look now you got me preaching, but the moral of the story is push yourself to the limits. Silence all the critics and stay away from the cynics. People that wanna mimic, they don't wanna see you winning. They're just jealous that you're doing it. Burn up that opposition. But really I just want you to not give up on whatever it is in life that seems to lift you up. And not get too down when things twist you up. Because the grass is always green, I'm here to lift you up. You gotta lift your head up. Don't throw your dreams away. Things are gonna get better. I know you will find a way. You gotta lift your head up. Don't throw your dreams away. Things are gonna get better. I know you will find a way. So promise me one thing. You'll try to remain focused on whatever your hope is. No, whatever your hope
Doorbell's
is.
working.
During the times they got you feeling hopeless. It's tough bearing the weight of the world up on your shoulders. I wish that when we were kids somebody would have told us that life's not always roses. Sometimes we lose control. So take a look at the one in the mirror and lift your head up and dry all of your tears, cause tomorrow will be better. Throw on a comfy sweater and write yourself a love letter. Tell yourself that gonna get better. I know you will find a way. You gotta lift your head up. Don't throw your dreams away. Things are gonna get better. I know you will find a way.
Up next, Watch Out, featuring Busy Bone.
Watch out with them photos, cause you never know, whoa. When the po-po knocking at your door, what I do if I was you? Be careful who you talk to. Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you. Watch out with them photos, cause you never know, whoa. When the po-po knocking at your door, what I do if I was you? Be careful who you talk to. Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you. I've been living in a life of desperation. I've been searching for some elevation or at least some form of levitation. I couldn't reach it through meditation, so I achieved it through medication. Now I'm living my life like a medical patient, trying to do right, but there's hesitation, temptation, trials and tribulation. My mind is racing, these demons chasing. They say this nation been an abomination long before it became an abomination. And these are the last days of the revelation. And what I miss the most is a little bit of real conversation. And though I'm home alone, it feels like a home invasion. Internet, television, and every radio station. They want to fill us all with hatred, but I won't be persuaded by their matrix simulation. Watch out with them photos, cause you never know, whoa. When the po-po knocking at your door, what I do if I was you? Be careful who you talk to. Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you. Watch out with them photos, cause you never know, whoa. When the po-po knocking at your door, what I do if I was you? Be careful who you talk to. Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you. It's kinda hard to find real people in this life that I'm living. I feel alone like Noah, wondering where all my Christian. I can't comprehend how somebody can question his existence, cause I know God and I know that he's listening. These are the days of the revelation, and there'll be devastation when they realize the United States of America's devastation. Me and my family been patiently waiting, strapped up, ready with no hesitation. And they gonna apply stop for anybody trying to carry out the claims of Satan. You don't know what I've been through, and you ain't been in my shoes. You don't know what I've done, and you don't know what I'll do. You don't know where I'm from, and you don't know where I've been, and you don't know where I'm at, cause I've been drifting farther in the wind. Keep my head on my shoulders where it's gotta stay, cause I can't make a difference if I die today. Well, there's no more way, gotta keep my faith to my heavenly Father, I gotta pray. I'ma walk with Jesus on this journey and do whatever it takes. I'ma walk with Jesus on this journey and do whatever it takes. Watch out with them photos, cause you never know, whoa. When the po-po knocking at your door, what I do if I was you? Be careful who you talk to. Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you. Watch out with them photos, cause you never know, whoa. When the po-po knocking at your door, what would I do if I was you? Be careful who you talk to.
Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you.
Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you. Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you. Could be trying to rob you.
Could be trying to rob.
Who's living in Armageddon? Feeling like the Matrix, ain't it? His spiritual warfare so corrupt, it's like the devil painted it. Gotta fight these demons, what is the meaning? What are we here for? Maybe I'm just paranoid, but it seems like something's here though. Police keep bragging about them killing us, what are they, weirdos? What do they want? Total chaos or a clear road? Looking inside of my rearview, see the lights and grab my pistol, call my wife and tell my children that I love them, let it whistle, daddy. Dum-dums, like gunshots on kumquats, you don't say. Run around on sunblock, they always down for gunplay. For the one way, for the dead, better got eat when they got you trapped, put it in reverse, that I got your back. Just like that, just like that, just
Watch out with them photos, cause you never know, whoa. When the po-po knocking at your door, whoa. What I do if I was you, be careful who you talk to. Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you. Watch out with them photos.
Oh, now you come in for the save after I killed the wasp. Frickin' jalapeno sky raisins, you missed out on that one.
Everyone who call you could be trying to rob you.
Well, don't bother looking for it now. It's already dead. Up next, Leak, Upchurch, and DJ Cliffy D, Captain Hookless.
I'm a mix up of hip hop and rock and roll. Doing burnouts through the country like my wheel spinning on cruise control. Not a role model, but my model rolls. I done passed the finish line and kept going till my engine block glows. Tennessee slick, cornbread dick, drive a Harley like an outlaw so both of my wheels don't grip. Catch me in the field by myself with a Smith and Wesson. Now I'm humble, but will still make you look like a jug of busted wine. I made myself joke, nobody gotta be my streamline. Don't talk about numbers with me unless you already seen mine. If rap was DNA on the strand, I'd be all the enzymes. My shit so complex, my end rhymes don't end right or on time. Lyrics still broken down in the end time. So when them flying cars I'll be making church dime. Dixieland champ, and we ain't never scared. Southern millionaire, still drive a truck with no cold air. Baby blue bonanza, Confederate bandana, black American flag, cause I ain't with all of the propaganda. Still smack a beach like 2 flip-flops in Tampa. Walking Tiger Mark for blow raps and Mountain Dew pajamas. Sleep on me, I'll see ya. I wish you would like Cedar. They outdated like Morse code and sounding like a beeper. Most these rappers closet tweakers. No OGs, just ODs and assholes getting papered that don't even know these old streets. So don't pardon me for being aggressively savage. I'm on my Titan shit, my pen a sword. I cut the tracks and do damage. Spitting acid, rain your ass is grass. I'm Captain Planet. Wake up going hard. I spit solar flames out my dick, oh damn it. Feel like it's me and y'all versus analog camouflage. Bunch of geeks in a Dodge sitting deep down in a pond.
Put her on the chain outside, please. Put her on the chain outside. Get down, Dixie.
Up motherfucking church and Cashville won't get old. Beats game like a mad dad smashing his son's Nintendo. But a
Dixie.
I'm firing it up tempo. Even if the pistol's orange plastic and has a cord, my imaginary bullets can still puncture your
What's
fucking
up?
skull. I'll use it as an ashtray like an uncontacted tribe. The guys that hate on me would suck a dick if I click subscribe. They love me so much.
Yes,
shooting
I
arrows
heard you.
like Cupid, writing Valentines and reciting them cutely leaking gender fluid. Hip hop has been ruined by bright colors and fantasy living. Surprise 6ix9ine, they gave you an aneurysm. Y'all confused like Honda emblems. Super glued to the front and back of a Chevy Prism. You ain't selling shizzle.
Look at I know what you're talking about.
I run around the devil, you will never catch me slipping. Black muscle car banging, I'll be on my grizzly. Did the same thing and I spin it.
Well, why'd you give it to me then? Oh, okay, sorry. You brought 2 bags in and you showed me the smallest one. It's not like I was being greedy. Okay.
This is a rap beat.
Remember, folks, stay more lifted and elevated than your problems that may present themselves to you today. I'm good, thanks. Be safe, stay sick, sanitize, wash your balls and your fanny, and make sure you hydrate. I want to thank Michigan United Broadcast, Worldwide Juggalo, and KM420 Radio for simultaneously broadcasting my
For the
feed.
king of coughs to meet the queen of coughs.
Fred Fury's Frequency.
This is the 420 710 show.
Everything ends. And it's always sad. But everything begins again too. And that's always happy.
And it is
No, you actually don't have to. I can. You can donate it.